Conservative New Media viewers, we've got the recap and some reaction to the second installment of the HBO 24/7 Pacquiao vs. Marquez series that aired earlier tonight. Episode 2 started out with an explanation of the origin of the word dynamite. This is relevant because Juan Manuel Marquez's nickname in Spanish is dinamita, that is, dynamite. We then got to see Marquez working over his sparring partners at Nacho Beristain's Romanza gym in Mexico City. His sparring partners said that Marquez's speed is excellent, despite his weight gain. And one of the sparring partners said that the extra weight Marquez is gaining for the bout is only giving him more power. Marquez added that he is training for the fight like it is his first bout as a professional fighter. The scene then shifted to the Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles, California. Series narrator Liev Schreiber, along with members of Team Pacquiao, explained that for his fight against Antonio Margarito 2 matches ago, the Filipino was still trying to balance his new job as congressman with the demands of his training camp. Since that time, however, Pacquiao has learned how to better manage his time and focus so he can perform both tasks at the level he wants. We then got to see images from the Sarangani province of the Philippines, which Congressman Manny Pacquiao represents. Pacquiao explained that he remembers where he came from and the impoverished conditions he faced as a youth, and that many of the people of the Sarangani province still face today. The narrator explained several of the programs and projects which Pacquiao has engaged in to help the people of Sarangani. The scene shifted to Mexico City, and we were shown Juan Manuel Marquez's extensive car collection, as well as trainer Nacho Beristain's classic 1965 Mustang. Marquez was seen helping his children with their homework, and the fighter explained that although he is in training, things stay the same around his home during that time. We then saw Beristain at a local boxing arena working with a young female fighter, one of many of the Hall of Fame trainer's charges. Back at the Wildcard Gym in L.A., the now legendary story of how Manny Pacquiao came to meet up with Freddie Roach and train at the Wildcard a decade ago was recounted. The scene then shifted to Pacquiao, and 3 of his primary sparring partners were introduced: Ray Beltran, David Rosella, and Irishman Jamie Cavanaugh. Footage was played of an aggressive Pacquiao getting the better of his sparring partners, who then said to the camera that Pacquiao is particularly determined and fiery in this fight camp. Pacquiao, talking with Beltran, said that is the case, and that he desperately wants to perform well in the Marquez bout. Back in Mexico City, we were introduced to new Marquez strength and conditioning coach Angel Hernandez. Trainer Beristain said that for the Floyd Mayweather fight, which was also fought at approximately 144 pounds, Marquez did not go about gaining weight in the proper manner, which cost him explosiveness and ruined his chances against the talented Mayweather. For this fight, however, those mistakes have been corrected, said Team Marquez, and it was revealed Marquez is no longer drinking his own urine as a training supplement. Back in L.A., we witnessed Pacquiao aide Michael Kantz purchasing a Ferrari 458 Italia for his boss. The metallic gray vehicle was then presented to the Pac-Man at his L.A. apartment, where Pacquiao was watching a movie he made in the Philippines. We got to see the car put through some paces as Pacquiao drove it to the wild card for his workout. The show concluded with a familiar, fast-cut scene of both fighters working out furiously in action sequences. And the theme of tonight's show was repeated. Even though both men have attained status, fame, and large wealth and possessions through boxing, the sport is still what fuels and drives them to this day. though neither man has anything left to prove in the ring, they still retain the hunger and passion to be the best. We'll include some links on this story in tonight's episode 2 in the video description below the video player as soon as they become available. We'll also include the Wikipedia entry for the Sarangani province of the Philippines, which Pacquiao represents in Congress, so you can see where it is and learn more about it. Now some thoughts on tonight's program. This was classic 24/7 excellence on display. Great visuals and getting to know both fighters better in and out of the ring. We see that Marquez loves cars and appears to be a loving, devoted father. We learned more about the challenges facing the province which Manny Pacquiao represents in the Philippines. And, best of all for fight fans, we got to witness that both men remain very much committed to being the best in boxing. No one is coming into this matchup just looking for a payday or not taking the fight seriously. Marquez wants revenge and his just due. Pacquiao, as trainer Freddie Roach says, cannot let down the millions of Filipinos who look up to him. Which means, of course, that Saturday, November 12th, 2011 is shaping up to be a great fight. 2 men enter and only 1 man can win. Someone's dreams will be dashed that night, and it's too early to say who that person will be. With just 2 weeks to go until fight night, both men were shown to be focused, serious, and prepared for an all-out battle for supremacy in their trilogy contest. The fight can't come soon enough. For Conservative New Media, this is Paul F. Villarreal.